Guys, you're welcome to our YouTube channel. If you're new here, this is the Osaboyent family. This YouTube channel is fun. Please like, share, and subscribe. This channel you'll be seeing me, my parents, my husband. In fact, it comprises of every beautiful person in my family. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Thank you guys for always being here. We really appreciate. So guys, today I'll be talking about a whole lot, but first let's start with the whole pregnancy brouhaha. So when the news finally broke out that 1 million have carried belly, in fact a lot of people were not pleased. I used to think pregnancy is like a thing of joy, because I know how many families are struggling to, have this wonderful testimony. But it turns out in my own case, some persons felt I was rushing because my little one, Leon, is not up to 2 years and they actually want me to wait till he's 4. And a lot of people want to expect it that way. A lot of people thought of it that way. And the thing is, we are not God. We are not God. God does things in his own miraculous ways. I wanted to stay mute about this whole thing, but here and there I'm seeing people coming up with different suggestions, people insulting me. Honestly, in fact, sometimes, like I said in my previous video, I feel like I'm the last person to be trolled. But the trolls I'm getting these days, the insults, the backlash for something beautiful that happened to me is very funny to me, because it's very funny because I'm like, why? Like, why would you say something as horrible as this to me? Like, the horrible DMs I get is unspeakable. Like, if I am not this strong, honestly, I will just tell you that I'm going off internet. I want to go off the internet. I want to stay sane, because these people are low-key messing up with my brain. But I choose to be sane. I choose to ignore. I choose to let go and laugh it off, because if I let these people get to me, So let's start with the comment somebody made on my post. She was like, I'll post the picture. So she was like, why didn't you wait till your son is 4 years? Blah blah blah. You are just turning me to Shalaye FC. Look at me sitting down very early. This is 4:30. I cannot sleep because I just want to say something. I'm tired of being mute. I'm even tired of explaining myself. I just feel like it's not like I owe anybody this explanation, but I just feel like to just set some things straight. There is an advice, there are advice that you give to people, and perfect timing, perfect, and the thing will sink in, the person will reason with you and understand your aspects. But there are some people, they will give you advice and start saying, I'm not a hater, no insult intended, don't take it the other. Whereas you are insulting me, but you are just sugarcoating it with, I'm not a hater, don't say the bad way, no insult. But you're insulting me. An insult is an insult. Don't just try to cage it and make it look like, oh, you're not insulting me, but you are. So you're telling me that I'm supposed to wait, blah blah blah. Are you my gynecologist? Are you my doctor? Are you inside me? This is a very genuine question that I'm asking you now. Do you know my personal my personal challenges that has nothing to do. Do you think, oh, the only thing you know, maybe, oh, she survived a malformation, or she's an amputee? Some people don't even know that I survived something. They don't feel, oh, she had an accident and blah, and they had to cut her arm, and she, you know. That's the aspect you know. Do you know other things about me? Do you know? No. You're not my doctor. You're not in any medical field that's holding my file, that knows every bit about my hair to my toe. Leon, stop that. But you're giving your unsolicited advice. Did you sit down and think, maybe that's what she wants? Did you think that? No. Even if it's an advice now, you're telling me at this wrong stage, are you indirectly advising me that I should go for? Because I don't understand this, your advice now. You're giving me at this wrong time, and what are you expecting me to do? Okay, after, oh, did you sit down and think, what are you doing to yourself? You're this woman, blah, blah, blah. So after everything, I'll be like, okay, I'm going to go for an abortion, or because this person said this. Did you sit down and think? No. You just want to type. If you know me very well on Instagram, I reply my DMs. If you know me very well, if I've not replied your DMs, I'm sorry, but I try as much as possible to reply my DMs. I try as much as possible to reply my DMs. What's stopping you from sending me that long ass message in my DM? And if it warrants me explaining some things to you, I will. And if I don't feel like, I just ignore and delete. But no, Mr. and Mrs. Woman leader, Mr. and Mrs. Woman affairs, Mr. and Mrs. Nami no pass, Mr. and Mrs. I'm in charge of the womb affairs, Mr. and Mrs. amputee should not get pregnant like this, Mr. and Mrs. I know too much. You decided to insult yourself. Did you for once think of how I was going to feel after writing that bunch of nonsense, and the people liking it? Because they were up to more than 50. Had it been I left that post, I'm sure there'll be more than 200 likes. So most people liked it before I screenshot. After I screenshot, other people still liked it. You didn't think of that. You didn't think that even with my present condition, you saying nonsense. You didn't think of the whole triggers it's going to give me. You didn't think of the whole backlash it's going to give me. No. You wanted to form saints. Let me know everything pass. You posted it. And you were still defending your nonsense with other nonsense. Is it good? If I'm your daughter or I'm your sister, would you say that to me in public? Would you? No. So if I get angry now, people be like, oh. So when I saw some comments, people like, oh, you shouldn't get angry. You are a celebrity. People have rights. People have rights over who told which other is a celebrity. People have rights over I didn't even choose this life. My major plan was coming to inspire people and all. And that's what I'm even doing. Telling you, okay, we do watch movies. Stop that. Leon, stop that. We watch movies. We watch Cinderella movies. We watch movies. Oh, the girl, they amputated her hand. Then she later got married and they lived happily ever after. My life is telling you that there is another life after the whole happily ever after. There's another journey. That is what I'm making you see. I don't know why some people don't get it. I'm letting you know that it's not as rosy or like, oh, she married the love of her life, end of the story. No. There is another life, another struggle, another page. Like, this is like another beginning, another page of my life. We watch movies, it always ends with, oh, she got married and that was it. But now I'm using my life as an example to tell you that, okay, there is another life. There is something else happening. There's a whole lot taking you through the whole journey. Some people say you are showing off. Which I get why they show off. Have I ever showed you that I have 20 billion in my account? Have I showed you one luxurious car? Or have I showed you I'm staying in a mansion? I'm only letting you know that there is another life. It's not as rosy as the whole movie paints it to be. Oh, she got married and that was it. And letting you know that this is it. The journey through pregnancy, the journey through marriage, of an amputee. The journey, that's what I'm showing you. I'm letting you know that it's not as sweet as we all see it. That one no do. I'm seeing stupid, crazy comments. What are you expecting me to do? Telling me stupid things like, make I not go turn my husband to a houseboy. For my husband to do what he's supposed to do for a child, so that makes him a houseboy. So for him to take care of his own child, that makes him a houseboy. Leon, stop that. I'll beat you. For him to take care of his own child, is that too much? You people are so used to suffering that when a man does things, it now becomes like, I appreciate my husband. No, I appreciate my husband. Yes, I love my husband so much. I appreciate it. And if you want to call him my houseboy just because he's taking care of me, that's your own cup of tea. Go and look for your own houseboy. You see, my husband, I appreciate him. I love him. God will continue to bless my husband. Everything he wants in this life, God will continue to give him. If my husband taking care of me, taking care of my child, taking care of the house, supporting me the way he can, because he married me this way, he knew what he was coming in for. No be say, well, fine, when we met, I was able. We met during when I had to go for an amputation. So he knew what he was coming in for. Leon, stop that. He knew. He was prepared for it. So this is the only way he can show me that he loves and supports me. The next thing, you people are calling him an houseboy just because he's taking care of his wife, just because he's taking care of his child. Do you people even sit down and think at all? Now, my mama will born me. I have a mother, I have a father. They didn't tell me I was doing anything wrong getting pregnant, even if it has gotten to that stage. I have parents, able parents. My parents are very much alive. If you've watched my page, you would have seen them 1 or 2 times. You would have seen that I have able parents. I have a mother, I have a father. My parents are very happy, very supportive. But you, that you're not related to me in any way, have you ever backed Leon? I'll tell you this, ever since I gave birth to my son, nobody except me and my husband has carried him. Even my mother cannot carry him. Because Leon is not somebody that will allow you to carry him. That is how he is. I carry my baby. I take care of my baby. My husband supports me, taking care of my child. You've not one day carried my child for me. And you are there telling me nonsense. Look at how they think this thing. I mean, no one talk. Say, I don't even need all this shalaye. But it's getting irritating. You're not in charge of my womb. So why would you tell me when to conceive? Are you fucking mad? This is out of it. People are gradually trying to drive me to depression. People are gradually trying to drive me to a state where I don't like. Then the next thing now, if I talk, you start saying, "Oh, she's a pretender. She's this." Is it right? This message is for. I know there are lots of people that don't like me. I know. I don't know what I did to you, and I'm tired of apologizing. I'm tired of begging you. Leave me alone. People like you are waiting for something bad to happen to me, so you say, "Oh, I said it." Leon, you fall down. No, calm down. But God will disappoint you. God will disappoint you. You don't tell me. There are people, I know lots of people. If worse come to worse, we'll get a maid. It's as easy as that. Now, some people are comparing me to Banky W, Adesua. They hid their pregnancy. Adesua and Banky W, they have the luxury, the asset to stay off social media for years, and they'll be fine. But I don't. I'm responsible for so many things. Even the fact that I'm married, the little way I can support, I have to support my husband, the little way I can. Aside that, I'm responsible for people. I'm responsible for my parents. I'm responsible for them. I don't be everything best go, they open mouth, they talk. Even if my husband has 1 or 2 businesses he's running, I still have to play my part. Support. So I don't become an amputee that cannot do anything, still yet cannot even do anything at all. Think am now. It makes sense. The best way you can do is support me. No, you want to be a witch, you want to be a wizard. You people should be doing this thing with the fear of God. Anybody, if you know my story, you will know that I don't even deserve anything that has to do with tears. But still, people will be pushing me, be driving me. I didn't want to do this, but it's uncalled for. It's crazy, stupid things I'm seeing people saying. Now, somebody called me a beggar just because I solicited for funds to save my life. My life was on the line. I needed to be saved. I came for help. The next anything I do, people will use that to insult me. I know if it turn neck, I know if it turn right. You that we helped, you that we helped, you this beggar, every day. Everything. You people want, would you have loved it if after helping me I died? And you know, the fact that you're seeing the impact of your helping me, are you not happy? If I do this one, say, look at this idiot. After helping her, we cannot talk to her. So because you helped me, I no go breathe again. Is it fair? The fact that I came and solicited for funds, I never for once disregard the fact that people helped me. No, I'm still grateful that people helped me, saved me, helped me to save my life. You people supported me. The next thing, they are using that same exact wound to haunt me every time, every single day. If I talk, my DM is filled with insults because you helped me. Is it fair? It's not fair. Would you have loved it if I had died? You're opening new wounds, giving me flashback, making me regret things. It's not fair. You people making an fear God. It's not fair. You should be happy for me. I've gone through a whole lot. Now my life is better than it was. You should be happy God used you to change someone's story. Even if you're a bad person, doing that alone, you will feel fulfilled. I help people too. I don't insult them with it. I help in my little way. I give back. Not everything will go post. I give back. This is 4-5 o'clock. I'm doing this because my heart is heavy. I didn't want to do this, but the insults, please. Second of all, I read the post and said, please support me. The little way you can support me is, Leon, stop that, by buying from the vendors I advertise for. So somebody said I should start a business. Yes, I have hairs. I have hairs that I've gotten. But last year we went into a forest trading business that really ate us. I'll say this: if you cannot do forest, don't even venture into it. And please, nobody should talk me into anything forest. You're not interested. As a family, we went into forest trading and we lost a huge amount of money. So my plan was to get a delivery service of my own, because where I'm staying is very far. So imagine you wanting to get hairs of 13,000 naira and paying 3,000 naira for delivery, because if they have to come pick up from me and take to wherever they are, they have to charge me higher. So I'm trying to get my own delivery service. That's what I'm working effortless. I have hairs at home. I've gotten hairs. All I just need is just, because any delivery service I get to bring things to my house, they charge me 3,000 or to 4,000, sometimes 3,500. So I wouldn't want, you cannot do that. You wanted to buy hair of, let's say, 15,000 and pay 3,000 naira for hair, whereas you can buy hair from someone else and pay 1,500 for hair. Would you not go and buy from the person? So that's what I'm trying to work on. Just exercise little patience. Yes, I have business mindset. I have the zeal to have my own enterprise. I have the zeal to start my own business. I have a business page, but there are some few backlashes that I didn't want to bring out here before I start looking like I'm begging all the time. I'm really working hard. My husband has, we faced the forest stuff really shaked us, but we just don't want to come out, and we lost some amount of money. So please be patient with me for the business aspect. Just give me small time. We'll get the money, we'll get the bike, and we'll start running the business. Thank you to the set of people that love me, that supports me, that understand me, that encourage me, that have been with me from the scratch, that understands me. God bless you. To those that just feel they don't just like me, God bless you too. If you feel you just want to continue doing, God bless you. This is the last time I'm going to be talking about this. This is the last time. I don't want to talk about this. The joy of every mother is to have their child in good health, and I pray God will bless me, protects me and my child, most importantly, and my family. Thank you all so much to every person out there that has supported me, supported my brand, being with me. God bless you. I love you all.